Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's. I've said before, I've noticed what the Native Americans, what the ancient Greeks, what the ancient Asians, what the ancient Norwegians really learned about valiance, honor, strength, balance, and all these core principles, right? Any high level boxer or high level architect or whatever, they're tripled down on the basics, no doubt about it, right? So we all know we've got to really have that. Any really truly constructive person knows that you've got to really have a concrete foundation in place. And brick by brick, you can build it up. Believe in yourself, and you don't need to do one single shady thing. It's disappointing, but a great opportunity when some of the people that you've looked up to have done some shady things. That just means that's more gasoline in the tank for you to do things better. All right? The worst thing that can happen in this kind of polar good or polar bad scenario we're seeing happen to people these days is you become a deceptive being. Let's be very clear, yourself, right? And I have a new morning study. I'll put the link below. Please follow and like. Also, to a morning psyop study, Chase Hughes material, all the different psyop stuff from, because I think it's a number one skill. I unfortunately got selected and trained in behavior pattern recognition, and and that I really do want to help and leave something for one person. All right, in the face of an unfortunate situation, I will tell the truth clearly. These are the New Year resolutions. I mean, let's just triple down on the fundamentals. We got a new year. This is a great opportunity to make hardcore commitments and sharpening that blade, i.e., self development, really becoming this person that can cut through life, and not do anything shady ever. Really hold that line of commitment to God, really, and push that line forward, cultivate it even further. And I'm telling you, if you do it in the right way, there's no way everything that I'm doing right now, and only when I'm deserving of doing more will I, right? And over a long enough timeline, you will get what you deserve. And anything you're doing in private is a part of that, most definitely, and it's not in private. All right, so I will remain calm while others are hijacked. No matter what the violence is or the storm, our inner waters stay calm and I make the best decisions. Always, I refuse emotional contagion, emotional hijacking. I observe before reacting. My 007 compadre is mentioning, you learn even after a while to observe your own state without having any kind of thing there. My nervous system stays sovereign. Calm is not passive, it is command. Me and my team, we balance this out. Like when it's time to jump, you jump, right? You gotta have a very quick reflex on discernment and quick reflex in general, and the best way to navigate this life is to see around corners and down a mile, right? Have really good awareness, detection, analyzation. I have really had several people ask me to sit down in conversations because they know I have a really good BS detector. When you're someone who really has that get things done business card, many times that right there is enough, and ask anyone who has it, right, is enough to put a deceptive being kind of in a telling place. I will tell the truth clearly. It's not worth being deceptive. You don't want to be that. I believe in you. Believe in yourself, all right? I will tell the truth clearly without rage or theatrics. I need that one. No exaggeration, no moral performance, preciseness. Truth delivered with precision carries more force than outrage. And I need to be more precise, and I need to be less rageful at times myself. I will master pattern recognition, not narratives. I track incentives, language, repetition, not headlines. I study systems, not stories. Those who see patterns cannot be herded. Those who see patterns cannot be herded. Mindset, mental freedom. This is so pinnacle to overall health and fitness in every single way. If you don't have it, you have a clogged system, and it's, at some point, it's going to catch up with you. I'm telling you right now, it's very important for us to be master discerners in 2026 of what's bullshit and what's good. And more important than that, don't talk bullshit at any which way. Do not be fake. Do not put up with fakeness. Do not be corrupt. Do not put up with disease. Selfish, deceptive, diseased people. You know what I mean? I will live so clean that deception cannot hook me. That becomes a truth. Trust me. You get, and then you got clear sleep, strong body, minimal stimulants, and no compulsions. You know, you'll see kind of almost over time. I don't know, like I've noticed deceptive people, they age horribly. I will protect children. The body keeps the score. I will protect children, truth, and future. You can galvanize yourself against a selfish, deceptive person. And a lot of people have a problem with the way that I break everything down to honorable or deceptive. And the thing is I'm just going to keep pounding this drum because it's really truly the very first baby boo-boo step that nobody has, that everybody will sit there and say, I don't like that you keep talking about this. No, we're tripling down on this. This is the core principle of your whole story. And I promise you, if you're a valiant being, your story will be incredible. But if you fall short, so in delivering the most powerful, like I said, just for this one person even, I will protect children, truth, and the future as a routine thing. Just like gym is oiling the body, this kind of thing is oiling the spirit as a routine thing. The last, I'll put a link to that video on the psychology channel, where I'm taking the kids to the park, very, very seriously unfortunate kids that I've known since birth, to the park. As I make the video, I will protect children, truth, and future, quietly if necessary, loudly if necessary. I don't need applause to do what's right. I'll do it. I love to do it in private because I know the angels appreciate that more. And there's less people that actually do it that way. And I'm just trying to get my wings on stage too, to tell you the really whole truth. And if you augment yourself to that purpose, this 2026, I promise you. Well, first of all, let me thank you if that's the case, because I truly do appreciate good people. And we need you, that's for sure. I offer truth once. I withdraw when curiosity is absent, energy is finite, precision is power. You give for a minute, but you don't overextend yourself and become a people-pleasing red carpet thing. You know what I mean? You must have boundaries, and you must enforce them. And there's every kind of person that will take you way out here if you do not have that going on. And if you combine your boundaries with the moral compass that is really serious, you might find yourself cutting everybody from your life. And when you do, you will rise just like a hot air balloon, and you will be like, thank you for telling me. Hopefully, if you really are if you really are grateful, bound to do great things. Life is a gratitude situation, all right? I will not argue with the unprepared. I offer truth once. I tell people I'm really a G to F guy. You know, like you need to get A, B, C, C, D. You give somewhere else, and I can make those referrals for you. You know what I mean? For certain people, if they're special enough to me, I could do the whole thing. You know, like the Braveheart kid. I will build real things in a synthetic age. Health, land, skills, community, things that work without permission. I will become physically capable, and this is the age to do it. 2026, ladies and gentlemen. Prosumer technology. Let's alternative agriculture wonderments down here in Latin America. I come to you from Panama right now, but I'm all over the place in Central and South America, helping and assisting nature. I serve nature before I serve humans, honestly, but I want to make sure to check this box as well. For a valiant purpose, no bullshit, real as can be. You know what I mean? I don't know how much realer. I would not be on the internet if it wasn't for the one, but I want to do a complete thing here before I jump back into another nature chapter. And I really enjoyed the contrast, and I really feel good about doing these videos. And so, you know, thank you for any likes and supports and comments about how I can do them better, about other stuff to talk about. And you know, I will become physically capable of protecting peace. Man, that's a baby boo-boo step too. Like, you have to be in where in nature do you see this shit? You know what I mean? Everything's ready to go. Whatever, whenever. You need to be prepared. You can't be full of poison. I will refuse false urgency. No rush decisions. No fear-based timelines. Truth survives time. Psyops do not. Lies do not. Deceptions do not. Do an inventory right now, ladies and gentlemen. Do not proceed forward in 2026 living any lies. If you don't know, you don't know. You can't be puppeted by the TV, the politics, the known liars in your family. None of it. That is ridiculous. All right? Get with the truth. Galvanize there. And you will have a valiant adventure of a life. No adventure, no life. I can help you become a Jedi traveler and all kinds of stuff. and I'm happy. I'm happy to do it, and I don't need anything from you at this point right now. Just, you know, whoever, and I consult with people on alternative agriculture and personal fitness every single day, and I don't, you know, and most of it is just truly in service, and I think we're all really need to be truly in service. And if you can find a way to creatively be truly in service, and that passion is there and it's constructed correctly and it actually has insane effects, I mean, that's a very excellent challenge to be taking on. And that's a overtime experiment that I think the spirits above would look down and say that good job, this is how you learn. I will live adventurously, not recklessly. Travel, learn, adapt, stay sharp, confront. Comfort is the enemy of clarity. That is a very, very true statement. I will forgive without forgetting. I release bitterness. I keep memory. You know, wisdom requires both. I'm really happy to report I had a 5-year secret Mission Impossible ninja mission. Some people found out about, whatever, you know, where I had to deliver a hard truth to someone who was hard of hearing because of a psyop. And one man, there's psyops everywhere now. Like, why are we in this world? You know what I mean? They're running all this shit on us all the time. So I recommend the natural life. No shit out here. But hey, whatever. If there's a game out here, if it's consuming, it's really true. Like, if you're not free until everyone's free, right? Now it's a matter of a natural opportunity in nature, which I gotta, after just living in nature in the jungle with no phone, no cards, none of that, just a shovel, a decent water cache, because I throw the shovel hard, right? And I know what I'm doing. And I can help people get more species into their place. I'm capable beyond the shovel well as well. And you know, I absolutely love tropical farming down here in Central and South America. It is the happiest place for me. is out here on the farm, right? So, and I just want to say that I have witnessed one of the most insane psychological operations imaginable up close, and that sent me down a decade-long rabbit hole discovering that I honorably served some of the same behavior pattern stuff, and then oh look, oh and holy behold, there's many people saying this was unfounded and totally BS. So I disappeared into nature and reset. And when I returned from that experience, I saw every depth of mask and bullshit and charade. And I came and I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I went back and I'm like, fuck, I got to do this for the one person. And so I came back and then I came back and then I came back. And now I'm doing, I was very feral, let's just say, for a long time. And I've been doing these video reps. I was also like anti-camera programmed throughout every single minute of my youth. Back in the days when cameras were a little bit more of a thing and a recognizable device. And heavily avoided at all times, So anyway, it took some building up to, but you do the reps. We've all got the things that we're naturally really good at and that naturally really challenges us, and video making really naturally challenges me, let me tell you. But we'll just keep going. And as I said, I love everyone who has anything at all to say, because we know why that is. But I'm good on the mouth service. Honestly, I've had enough. Yeah. With what all that shit comes with, fucking away. The uncomfortable truth today, right, is and this is why mindset is also so important, and dynamic mindset. And this is why we're in the gym. And this is why we're eating healthy. So we're thinking clearly, so we're at the top of our game overall, right? At least for me. You will never see me on a stage in a bikini. I could give a shit. I'm trying to get way out in the jungle and get back and be freaking fast at it and not be sleeping 15 hours every time I do it, right? I'm trying to really actually perform for a higher purpose. And fitness is vitally important to that purpose. And it is vitally important to your purpose too, because the body, when completely fit, it thinks incredibly. We must, baby boo-boo, one step, realize the amount of marketing and politics and psyop in that, and how really standing space shuttle image back, it's amazing how the rich and powerful have been able to move people with all these different super televised. I was flipping houses when the housing market crash started, so I can't help to just. And now I think most everybody's realizing about these propaganda campaigns. So I'll put that link below. And my resolve this year is to really sharpen the blade and to really communicate to above. Hey, I see what's happening in the world, and this is not a time to be chilling, watching some Netflix, being distracted while we're finding out even that the distractors are horribly sick groups and individuals, coming into this whole new AI age. It's like we're all stepping into the unknown, which I think is good and bad, right? If the AI is potentially dangerous, we would definitely want to start building an AI right now that's tethered to nature, whose primary purpose was to serve us and nature of this planet. That could be smart. Maybe diversity, so that there's not some one robot power that can just take all over, because that's right there. So some of this, there's plenty of opportunities for tech people, for cool people, for fitness people, for everybody to kind of see these things and see this direction that we can go into and kind of come together on store to start. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's do this alternative agriculture. You're not bothered until you got your own agriculture. I'm the man. Hit me up. We got turnkey stuff ready to go right now, everywhere. A whole bunch of it. So come on down. We'll get in shape. We'll do the nutritionaldiversity.com diet, and you'll be like, oh man, this is really for real. I feel excellent. My punch speed's got to be a little bit faster here. Whatever. I'm here. I'm available this year for those of you who want to come down here and put that to the test. We run 2 locations that accept people and do a pretty good version of all of this year round. One in Medellin and one in Panama. All right, and we can take the right people. You come to Colombia first, you come to Panama first. If we really click, we'll take you to another secret location in another place that's really, really incredible, and have a really adventurous, honorable, strong, fit, healthy, clear life with high level others, and really drawing heavy boundaries about that, and otherwise being very, very classy. So really excited about this year, honestly, and I hope you are too, and I hope you follow and subscribe and like and all that, and I'll keep going here. Let's go.